Do you think Aaron regrets ever singing that and giving you an intro?
Say his name and he'll appear. I believe in Boozemock.
I was a wet brain for sure. Oh, I am chomping at the bit. You have no idea. I forgot my. I've been waiting to do this stream for the past 24 hours, everybody. All I can say is buckle the fuck up. That's all I'm going to say. Buckle the fuck up, because I'm ready to roll. The Mud Shark's back, and it's going to get ugly. John, you have no idea. You have no idea what's about to go down. It's going to be a beatdown. You're a clown. You got nothing. And I'm going to town. Clown Town. What happened to that show? God, nothing's working. You're going to want to hit that like button. You're going to want to hit that like button. Just hit it. Just hit the like button already. The level of hypocrisy in this world with these shows, with these streamers, with these chatters is on another level. You don't have to like me, and there are plenty of people that don't. Keep it. Keep it that way. Keep it 100. I'm not vanilla ice cream. Never have been, never will be. Okay? I want your opinion of me to be strong. And for those of you, the leaves in the wind that float to wherever the cool kids are, stay there. You've made your bed. That toothpaste is out of the tube. It's not going back in. So you win by two scumbags, you chatters that just donate to him out of spite because of me, my former supporters. That's your guy now. Stay there. Stay there. You made that bed. Because I'm here on record. Public personality John DiCaprio, win by two, is a legitimate piece of shit. Garbage person. Out of everybody in the community, everyone, including Patrick Melton, John is the biggest piece of shit who did the worst out of anyone. Way worse. And the fact that it's not getting more coverage than what it is just goes to show you the level of nothing that he is. Because say what you want about me, even my haters. If this were me, if this happened to me, there would be at least 15 shows covering it, detailing how much of a piece of shit I am. Garbage man. I'd have super chatters jumping ship left and right if this was Chad Zumock that did what John DiCaprio did. That's a fact, Jack. But it's not. In fact, if this were me, the story would be dying of cancer, war veteran. You just throw it all in there. They would just exaggerate the story. But because it's John, who's a fucking nobody, a garbage man who will pair up with anybody who has no convictions, doesn't stand for a goddamn thing, pretends like he's this, I'm calling out people. I'm calling out the grifters. Motherfucker, you're the biggest one out of all of us. There's no disputing it. Zero disputing it. And you can deflect all you want, John. You can, Chad's this, Patrick Melton's this. No, bitch. You took that money and did nothing. Not a goddamn thing. You stole that money. That guy was dying. His motor skills aren't there, and you took advantage of that. And you had zero intention on putting that event together. You can lie, you can spin it, but these are facts. You thought you could just skate by with that. You thought nobody would call your shit out. That's why you were quiet. People would super chat. You ignored the super chat until Patrick Melton got that phone call from Ga.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Oops, I slipped up and admitted I watch Melton
I will use all of Melton's points made in this show and from his Sunday stream with B. Dabbler that I also admit later I watched. If you watched or go watch, you will see I repeat all of Melton and B. Dabbler's points, almost word for word. Caught gain. Damn Boozemock. And everybody has the receipts. Everyone has the receipts except for John. He thought, I'm going to go ahead and post this screenshot of a ballroom I contacted 2 days prior to the event. A ballroom. A fucking ballroom in Vegas on a weekend. Yeah, it's open, John.
Was it booked up the weekend?
It's open for your event. Who in this universe, out of all of us, is going to fill a ballroom? At this point, I don't think an Opie and Anthony reunion could fill a ballroom. You fucking idiot. I'm not going to show the text messages. No, I don't. Show them, bitch. Show them. I guarantee you're not even in contact with Pulper. You're not. I sent him a DM. I sent him a couple. You're lying. You know his situation, and you took advantage of it. You completely took advantage of his situation. You took advantage of a dying man. And the reason why I am so heated up about this, a number of reasons. Number one, when that Tennessee Beer Hall event got canceled by the owner's wife, let's go back in time. Congratulations. It wasn't Kevin's fault. It wasn't my fault. It was you. You guys did this. You guys did it. You're the reason why it's canceled. So all the Brad Thackers and all you trolls that contact businesses, you did it. Congrats. It's canceled. It's gone. Bill from Jersey, it's canceled. KB, Lady KB, it's canceled. There's no show. We're done. We're done. It's over. So the show's done. We're done. Don't know what else to say. Congratulations. You did it. You got it canceled. You had no answer of Kevin Brennan's basic questions and replied, yeah, I was wondering that too, to everything he asked. No effort, but it was the trolls. It was the trolls. Those were good questions, and he got them finalized today with the owner, and everyone was on the same page. I was thrown off when I heard it. 60 was the cutoff. I talked to him through text, so I said it was sold out. You can't get in. And then somebody said, and I said it was a private event because they said trolls were coming. And they took the clip, they sent it to the owner, and the owner, not knowing in context of what was going on, he goes, if you're going to pay private event, it's got to be 4,000. And I go, what? I don't know what's going on. Then they contacted Kevin. Kevin blew up. So, yeah, there was miscommunication, but it got cleared up. But because of the online trolls, it's canceled, period. That's why.
The timeline of Chad saying the event's canceled, it's on, Kevin talked to him, it's all good, emailing Carl, telling him it's off, everything.
Well, do you want to talk about the cancellation and what?
Speak up, what?
What's that? The cancellation of the show and what we heard.
Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah. We did have some info come in.
Chad described the beer hall owner, the beer hall owner's partner. The person making all the decisions at the beer hall was the partner, which is his wife, which is what everybody was unaware of, that she was making all the calls there, and she was not happy at all to hear about her husband getting himself into this mess.
Okay. So they did cancel.
So the
wife canceled. Sal's
because
wife.
She had no idea that this event was even happening until when the event got canceled. She was like, "Are you I guess
Super Bowl weekend.
Are you fucking insane? Like, we're just reopening. What is this bullshit bar mitzvah you guys are fucking?"
So the event was not even told to one of the owners. Chad says his partner, that's his wife. She had no idea the event was even happening the day before.
And apparently Chad almost slipped up the other day and said, like, I talked to Sal and his partner. Like, he almost said his wife.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
Caught gain. Damn Boozemock. I got all the shit for that because the wife canceled the event. Including you, pile on motherfucker. Completely piled on for profit and views. And then you pandered to my former supporters who hate me now for profit. Literally, Permaceal, Eva, they only super chat you in spite of me. That's it. But they've hitched their wagons to the wrong horse. We'll get to Chrissy Mayer. You guys look stupid supporting this guy at this point. Because what he did is worse than anything anyone has ever done in this community. And you can bring up shit on me all the time. Oh, the Tennessee Beer Hall. Guess what, motherfuckers? Everyone got refunded their money. It's not like I took their money and ran. I refunded everyone's money once it got canceled. And for people to say, oh, he did, you're lying. Because trust me, we would have heard it by now. I didn't refund your money. It was out of my control, but I took the blame for all of it. I was blamed for all of it because that cunt canceled it. We made lemonade. We did a show in Kevin's room and it was fine. We had fun. And if we do it again, we'll probably have to do it in a suite or something. Not at a public venue where it can get canceled at any minute. So I'm not an event planner. Patrick Melton's an event planner. He'll let you know. That's his thing. He loves that. He loves contacting the party station for balloons. He loves sitting. That's his thing. You're an event planner. I'm not. I hate it. John, you're not an event planner, obviously, but you took the guy's money. You took it. $2,000, $500 extra dollars, and super chat money. You took it all. You took advantage of a guy. Own it. Say, yeah, I did that. I took it. I took his money.
Yeah, why not just admit what you did like I did all the times I was called out on Death Pool scam or the MLC football scam? I didn't just blame everyone else and take no responsibility. Oh, wait, damn, Boozemock.
Give the money back, John. Give the $2,000 back. You need to give that money back or figure out a way to make this right. It's not going away. And again, if this were me out of anybody in this community, oh my God. But John's so insignificant in this community, no one's calling it out. Thanks to Patrick Melton, of all people, pointing out what a piece of shit you really are. You've been making a lot of money off of me, shitting on me, pandering to those people that were my former supporters. And don't forget it, Twisted John, you're the one who came to me at the Tennessee Beer Hall saying, I got equipment, I got microphones, I got TVs and computers, and I can run this. We can run the organ. I can run an event. So when the opportunity presented itself to do a live podcast there, I go, yeah, I'll take you up on that offer, John. I didn't fucking know you from Adam. I didn't care, you socially awkward fuck in person. Meet John in person. He's another socially awkward motherfucker that watches way too much Red Bar. And then when that Tennessee Beer Hall the lady canceled it, you flipped on me. And you've been going down. Go look at the John thumbnails about him trying to come after me nonstop for profit. Like his biggest supporters are Chad haters. That's it. And if you can't see how this is bad and how this is wrong, you got a problem. Big time. You took advantage of somebody in our community. And I'll tell you why I'm so fucking mad about this. I was driving back from Boca, just fuming, listening to what the fuck this guy was saying, and the cope, and the deflection, trying to turn it on me, trying to turn people against me so you won't see the error of his ways. Get the fuck out of here. And if you're sticking up for John and you're still supporting John, you got Chad derangement syndrome. You got Chad hate derangement. You're only doing it out of spite. Because you look bad, motherfuckers. Now, I don't know who Pulper is. I checked my DMs. I'd be lying to say, like, oh, he's a good friend of mine. I don't know him. But he did reach out to me, wanting me to come to this event in October. We're gonna be all over the place today, so bear with me. Thank you for your generous donations off Super Chats. I will get to those too. Just let me do my thing, guys. I have a lot to say and a lot to get to. I'm not done. I'm going to be here for a while. So get comfortable. Where is this fucking Pulper email that I'm looking for? I had all this set up before the show and now it's gone. Of course. Oh, I actually tweeted it out. I completely forgot about that. I wanted to read more of the DM, but I don't have time for that to look for it. You guys want content right now, so I got to give it to you. This is from Pulper. This is his account. This isn't doctored. This is what it is. want to come to my Vegas party from October 9th through the 12th. Now, Pulper has DM'd me before. He's tweeted. And, you know, with all due respect, a lot of you guys, I don't know who you are. And I'm not trying to be a dick. And I'm not trying to act like I'm a big deal, because I'm not. It's just, it's a lot. It's a lot to go through. Let me know anyway if you can. Now, this was on October 7th. So because John's done nothing at this point. He can't even get in touch with John. So he's scrambling, inviting people. And Pulper wanted me at this event, but John's such a cunt. He's such a bitch. He couldn't reach out to me. He couldn't put feelings aside and say, hey, I don't like you. You're a piece of shit, but Pulper wants you at this event. Now, John tried to spin it like, the whole event was the clown me. That's a lie. We know it's a lie. You're deflecting as usual. You're trying to pander to your 4 pay pigs that hate me. I write back, is this really real? Because I've been hearing about it. He writes back on the 8th, understood, man. I put John DiCaprio in charge of logistics back in January. But I knew the Dabbleverse people are not able to commit. Now, he was scrambling to get people together. John had 3 months to get something together, plan it. And he did nothing. Now, I'm going to be a little bit all over the place, but we're going to put it all together. Because as you know, John offered his services for this live event that we were going to do with Kevin Brennan. Kill Kevin. Anybody remember it? Permaseal, you remember it? So John said I was going to take care of all of it. I went back to look at our DM, or our text message. He's blocked now. I don't want that fucker in my life. He's scum. Oh, God, where is it? I just had it. So John's had a history of bad communication. I go back all the way to, and he can pull these up on his end. And if he does anything, he's doctoring him. This is back in January 23rd. I think the event was February 6th. When was Super Bowl weekend? I forgot. It doesn't matter. It says, awesome. Let me start plugging. Awesome. Let me know. This is John, because I just told him we secured the venue and all this other stuff. Awesome. Let me know, and I'll start plugging. Also, I'm going to be heading back home from Florida next week, and we will and I will be going to the Tennessee Beer Hall next weekend to map out everything as far as how to set it up, where I can go, and make sure the internet is decent, et cetera, et cetera. So he said he was going to go next week. That was January 23rd. I hadn't heard a thing. So I texted him on the 28th going, what's going on? He gets back to me Saturday, February 1st. Yo, man, I tried reaching out to Ken on the group chat, and I'm trying to go scope out the place one day this week. But there's no response, just trying to see what's going on. I write back going, Ken told me he saw it and the owner didn't respond. I think he's busy busting his ass getting this thing open for Thursday. It's still a go because he contacted me because some of the trolls were trying to get it canceled with some bullshit. I'll follow up. What's your email? So I can put you in a group chat with Kevin so communication's there. February 1st, he emails me his email. Then I email him again. I text him February 3rd. Did the owner get back to you? He wrote back, not yet. So he'll wait days without responding. He was waiting days.
I'm not here to defend Blade, but it sounds like he was in communication and trying to contact owner, but owner was not communicating back. Chad just proved the opposite of what he wanted to. Damn, Boozemock.
I point that out because when it comes to these event plannings with John, he's not very good at getting back to you. Let's go back in time. It was all miscommunication amongst everyone's at fault with the behind the scenes. Kevin's at fault. The owner's at fault. I'm at fault. We were trying. I was doing my best. The only one that was on the same page was me and John from Win by 2. We were constant communication on how this was going to go.
Whoopsies.
So I question anything he says with Pulper. Now, by all accounts, from everything everyone's told me, reliable sources, Pulper's in terrible condition right now. Let's just say his motor skills aren't there. So whatever John says about him at this point is a flat out lie. because he knows Pulper's not going to call him out on his shit.
I claim Pulper is not functioning enough to tell truth, but then later that day beg on X for Pulper to back up my statements, meaning if he had backed me up, he is cognitively all there, and what he says is to be trusted. But since he isn't talking to me, his word can't be trusted. Damn, Boozemock.
He's got right now, Pulper has a number of things to worry about, like his life, about staying alive at this point. So the last thing he cares about is anything going on with all of this going on. But John's going to continue to gaslight his audience, deflect, to draw attention away from him. And it is important to put on the gas with this motherfucker, to keep calling this guy out, because that's exactly what he would do with me, or anyone for that matter. For a super chat, for a gifted membership, for a like, for a view. Because this guy always pretend like he was the guy calling out everyone. He was the justice guy. He calls out, he's the lone wolf. Where'd you get that idea, motherfucker? You got it from the Mud Shark, you copycat. Like, you've copied everything. Copied Red Bar. You've word for word have copied Melton's takes. I've seen it. We've watched it. We're like, Melton said that on yesterday's show. There is zero originality to anything you do. And again, I can't say this enough. If this was me in this position, you guys would be lining up to throw stones. Lining up. But this motherfucker's getting away with honestly one of the biggest grifts out there. And it shouldn't go away. John, give back to $2,000. Now, I know he brought up the doodle thing with the 500 death pool, which is bullshit. I've shown video clips. I'll show it again of me shutting down the death pool. I'm like, okay, I had just recently lost monetization. People say they were going to be reporting me. So I'm like, no death pool. It's over. And then when Ski Mask dies, 3 people wants their money, including Rocco, Jason Craig, and Doodle. I said, yeah, I'm not paying it out. Fuck that. But the difference between that and this, Doodle's not dying from cancer. Jason Craig's not dying. Rocco's probably dying from cancer from all the fast food he eats, but we don't know yet. And I will set up a GoFundMe for his cancer treatments, and I will pocket the money. I'm just saying it right now. And that thing was so blown out of proportion and so ridiculous that you guys were just turning it into a troll. And John, you just would not get off of that. You just kept the gas down, pedal to the metal. Pay Doodle, pay Doodle, pay Doodle. Nonstop. To this day, I hear pay Doodle. I don't even talk to Doodle. I don't even know what the fuck she's doing. I said, anybody who wants a refund out of the $135 that was spent in the death pool, contact me, email me with the receipt. You get a receipt to your email every time you super chat the show. There's a receipt there. Send it to me and I will refund you. And I said the same thing to Doodle.
As you just heard me say, I am willing to refund all the money earned from the death pool when requested with total amounts shown here. If you can't find receipt, luckily Boozemock created a video documenting all the money spent. Please DM Chad your request for refund and send DM or tag Boozemock on X with screenshot. Let's get everyone paid back now that Chad has offered O'Gain. Damn, Boozemock.
Doodle, DM, she knows. Let me know what I owe you from your $2 super chat. I'll gladly send it back. On top of that, I send her a shirt. I sent her merch. And I wanted to send her out Perry skincare. And then she just deleted everything, and that's the last I ever heard of Doodle. But again, I wasn't taking advantage of a dying person. This was my money, $500 of my money. It wasn't from a dying person whose motor skills are obviously not there. They're not thinking right. And you took advantage of that. That should not be overlooked. And the fact that it's being overlooked because of your Chad hatred, you got to look yourself in the mirror the next day. You got to push feelings aside and say, what's right? What's wrong? This is wrong. This is wrong until he pays him $2,000 back. Somehow get it to a charity, a family member. You're the one who's always bragging, oh, I got a job, I got money, I can do whatever the fuck I want. Well, then give the money back. Did you really need $2,000 that bad? Because you thought you could skate by. Period. You thought you could just skate by and no, it would go unnoticed and you would just pocket that money. Let's go back in time.
Like let's just say no one died. Let's say Ski Mask didn't die.
Yeah, but that's a big if.
No, just say, let's hypothetically, and I
Yeah,
stopped doing.
that's usually the case. Most people don't die,
Okay,
especially
no,
when
so
they're listed in a dead pool.
hypothetically, no one dies, and we go 7 months, and I'm still not doing the Deadpool because I quit doing it. So say 7 months from now, Ski Mask died. Is people are going to go, hey, man, I had him. You remember? I don't think so. I think you guys would have forgot, and you guys don't give a shit. But since it's me.
Caught O'Gain doing the same thing I'm accusing Blade of. Damn Boozemock.
Look, I called the ballroom 2 days prior. You think we believe that? You're a clown, John. You're a fucking clown. Own it. Come out and say, yeah, the guy's out of it. I took advantage of it. He gave me $2,000. I thought I could get away with it. I got busted. I got caught. So I tried to deflect on Melton and Chad. I tried to deflect everything. You got caught, bitch. You got caught. I've been ignoring everybody. I don't know what's going on in the paid chat or the free chat. So let's get caught up because we're 30 minutes in without a clip, without a super chat, without anything. I'll go all night. I'm fired up. I'm not even close to where I want to be right now. Can I take Pulper in the death pool? Oh, God. That's funny. That's a funny joke. That's a funny super chat. Can I take Pulper in the next death pool? See, that's funny. No, I'm just, it's not even like an alliance. It's just, if this were anybody, I'd be saying this. It's not just John from Win by Two. If anybody was doing this, they would be called out. And if it was me, forget about it. Are you kidding me? You don't think John from Win by Two would do a 7-hour podcast on me taking $2,500 from a dying man with cancer? You don't think he would put the gas pedal down and pander to Permaseal and pander to Eva? You're out of your fucking mind. Pulper tried to put on an event. John, can you coordinate this? Can you get it together? I'm not contacting Chad. I'm not contacting Milton because I don't like him. And I'm just going to keep your money. Tom Myers is a pedophile. See, the difference between me and a lot of these streamers, they just take, and take. I give back to the point where people are like, yeah, you're an idiot. Because I'm mailing out shirts. I'm losing money. Oh, it's me, Jason Craig. You remember how he's also a $100 sponsor with 3 months notice. Give the money back. That's another thing. He never attended the event when he was contacted 3 months prior. He never went out of his way to attend the event. The fact of the matter is, if Pulper hit me up a week prior to come to this event and he paid me $2,500, you're damn right I'd be there. Even if I had a stand-up show that weekend, I'd cancel it. And I'd fly out there. I would take the hit on the plane ticket. It's an obligation. All right, let's get into it a little bit. Before we get into this, I'll explain why I'm so passionate about this. It's not because John's a liar. John's a grifter. John's a piece of shit. John used me. John uses people. John deflect. It's not about any of that. I'll tell you why this is so fucked up. When it comes to cancer, it's a very sensitive thing with me. I'm very sensitive for anyone that's had to deal with it, who's been through it, has felt the effects from it, who's lost loved ones from it. It matters to me. It does. And I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a few stories. First of all, everyone in my family has died from cancer. Literally everyone in my family. My Grandma Zumock, Grandma Helen Zumock, was dying of cancer. I was 4 or 5 years old. I go in her room every single morning to visit her. And her getting chemo treats. I was there. I watched her lose all her hair. I'd see her every single morning as a boy. I'd go see her. And I watched her just slowly get out of it and just to the point where she couldn't even speak to me anymore. I still remember it vividly. I was 4 or 5 years old at that point. 5 years old, actually. Because my grandpa died when I was 4. She died when I was 5. And I'd go in there. I'd hold her hand. And then one day I went in there. And I'm the one who found her dead at age 5. She wasn't responding. I started crying. I yelled for my mom. She came in. She started crying. It was a commotion. Ambulances came. It was a fucking nightmare. I remember it. I take that back. My grandpa died from a heart attack. Not everyone in my cancer. Let's go back in time. First of all, everyone in my family has died from cancer. Literally everyone in my family.
Whoopsies.
My mother died from breast cancer. And I watched her just lose it, where she couldn't speak when she was in hospice. One of my best friends, Jesse, here's the story. Why this hits close to home, and this is why it's kind of something that I'm really honing in on. And this is why you need to put your fucking foot on this guy's throat until he pays that fucking money back or donates it or does something except collect it. And use the money to buy cigarettes and beer when he flies down to see his whore girlfriend in Florida. My buddy Jesse was dying. Found out he had cancer. I forgot the name of what it was bad. And we had a group chat. And he says, it's pretty bad. We all graduated high school together. When I was a senior in high school, when Chad was cool as fuck, Carl. Now, you said you're cool as fuck in high school because you were a Marty McFly, you played guitar and skateboarded. I was cool as fuck. I was on the basketball team. I ran track, played soccer. Girls liked me, lost my virginity. Jamie DeLuke, senior year. February 14th at the Pajami Jamie Jan at Cecil and John's house. Cecil and John's house was the place to be. Cecil was the quarterback of the football team. John was on the football team. They were the coolest. They were twins. And they would also have bonfires every weekend. Bonfire at Cecil and John's house, right? We'd go there playing music, kissing girls. They were smoking cigarettes. I didn't do any of that. I was like, but we would do it, play music, because his parents were cool. They let us do whatever the fuck we wanted. So we'd always go to Cecil John for these bonfires, right? Bonfire. Big J. Okerson, Robert Kelly. Tune in tonight. Big J. Okerson will be at the Tampa Side Splitters Thursday through Saturday. I'm going to go down there, and I'm going to film him like he said he was going to do with Melton, which he never did. Another lie by John. Getting back, let's circle back around. The reason why I'm saying this story and coming at it from a long way, we're all like, what do you need us to do anything? What can we do? He says, honestly, I would love for all of us to get together and have a bonfire. One last time. You know, he still lived in my hometown, Kent. A lot of those guys, they graduate high school, they never go anywhere. I was living in Los Angeles at the time. This was 2017, 18. And I said, yeah, absolutely. Let's do this. We nailed down a date. We had it at Cecil and John's. They still have the house over there. I flew in on my own dime. And we hung out. We drank beers. We sat around the bonfire, played guitar, played music, played games, played cards, all of it. That was that's all he wanted to do. That's it. That was his last thing. And after the funeral and everything, I got a nice card from his wife. He had 2 kids, by the way, lovely kids, saying how much that meant to him. The fact that I took time to fly out to see him. As stupid as it is, from what I understand, his last dying wish was for the Dabbleverse people to get together in Vegas. That's all he wanted. But you took that from him. You stole that. You took his money. You didn't contact me. You didn't contact anybody. You put out some shit text to Baracco and Spaghetti Tooth John like 3 months ago. Then you gave up when he PayPal'd, Venmo'd, and Streamlabbed. I'm not going to play the drop. Relax. I could, but I don't want my show to be repetitive. Right, Rocco? You fucking idiot. That's another thing. Rocco is this guy's a fucking dummy. I heard him on Melton's thing saying, I like John from Win by 2. His show's better than Chad's. Really? His show's better than mine. Your taste sucks with everything. You're the same guy like what I go get my liquid IVs where I get my magnesium, all mineral, everything, the vitamins you need. I get liquid IVs every 2 weeks after my infrared sauna. And you're like, why are you putting that poison in your body? Oh, coming from the same guy who eats fast food every single day in his 40s? Okay. As opposed to like healthy shit that I like to do? Sorry, it's not Arby's. Sorry, it's not Kentucky Fried Chicken. You're in your 40s. Grow the fuck up. Eat like an adult. You're all chain smokers, potheads, alcoholics, and you do nothing. You don't take vitamins. You don't do anything. Infrared saunas. You don't work out. Yeah, I'm going to listen to you on what a good podcast is. Like, I'm going to take health tips from Rocco. There's a reason why I'm older than you and you look older than me. There's a reason why I look younger than you, because I take care of myself. After a 4-year stint of drinking uncontrollably, I still look better than Rocco Burrow. That's a fact. And don't get it twisted. Your wife's into me. She would drop you for a second to fuck me. You're lucky I didn't try to make a move on her in Colorado. You're lucky. She would be my wife. Your wife would leave you in 5 fucking seconds for me to be with a real man. Not a gay man like this guy. Not a fucking gay guy. We don't. A real man. I got so much to get to. We're not going to even get to half of this shit today. You might as well just hit that like button and get comfortable. Pulper doesn't have cancer. He's drunk with cirrhosis. Regardless, he's dying.
Okay, fine. He doesn't have cancer, but he is still dying. Oh, wait, I guess that kind of makes my last 30 minutes of the lie, how all my family died of cancer, seem really dumb. Damn Boozemock.
Gino is comedy cancer. Fuck Gino and fuck cancer. I could not agree more. That's a perfect super chat. He doesn't have cancer. He drank his liver to failure, a.k.a. your future. Not my future, dog. Sorry. Not my future. Don't get it twisted. You can create this false narrative that doesn't exist. Maybe 2 years ago you could have said something like that, but it's not a thing. So you guys got nothing but lies to roll on. That's another thing, John. Now you're mad. Everyone's piling on because of what Melton said. But yet, John, for the past year, all you have done is co-sign for Melton's lies about me. Any little lie out there about me, you were on it. Anything. Now you're saying this isn't right. But everything Melton said about me is true. Got it. But the one thing Melton said about you is not true.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I say this unironically, how Melton lies about me constantly and Blade runs with it, but when Melton has stated claims against Blade, I say they are 100% facts. Damn Boozemock.
Yeah, that checks. That tracks. Z-Man, to be honest, KFC sounds delicious right now. It's great. KFC is fantastic. But if you eat it every day in your 40s, you're a fucking idiot. It's fast food. It's terrible for you. Treat yourself every now and then. Have a cheat day. I'm back on the program this week. I'm eating clean. What streamer is not returning it? Now, Ozone, I know you like to give me shit because of that death pool. You like to troll me on that. But I've clearly said, if you want a refund, let me know. Not one, not even Doodle asked for a refund. Not one. Not one person.
Said it O'Gain. Make sure to get refunds requested and send me screenshots so we can get everyone paid back. Damn Boozemock.
And again, with the Tennessee Beer Hall, when that event got canceled by the owner, I refunded everyone's money. Regardless if it's cancer, cirrhosis, or whatever. The guy's going to die. Why is Gino coming up a lot today? It's not about Gino today. It's not Gino Day, okay? I love you, Disabled, but we're not doing Gino today. We don't give a fuck. Judging by his YouTube numbers coming back to YouTube, nobody else gives a fuck. Tom, I'm going to need some information. People are saying you're a pedophile. I don't believe it, but if you can just go ahead and confirm so we can stop those rumors. Jesus, where do I go? I have a rundown sheet. I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even know where to pivot. I mean, we're going to stay on this John thing because I could not wait to call this fucking grifter out. I'm telling you, and again, I'll say it again. If this were me, you guys would be lined up throwing stones. And you know it. We're going to need some drunk dials too. We only got one.
You really got to be careful, man. You really got to be fucking careful.
I can't believe
there's so many fucking lies, not even just in your video, but in your description.
What are you going to do, John? What are you going to do to Melton? What are you going to do to me? What are you going to do to me, bitch? Now, I can't say what I could do to you because of YouTube terms of service. But just pray you don't run into me in AC. Just pray. I'll back that talk up, John. Don't get it twisted, dog.
Sounds like the same drunk tough guy talk you tried with beloved Chatter, who you then backed out a fight with by changing rules. Old moving the goalposts, Boozemock like with my debates. Damn, Boozemock.
You're a little dude too, and you're a chain smoker. Let's do this. I think you're a piece of shit. You're an opportunist. You're a liar. And this is personal with me now. It's personal. You know why, John? Because you're a piece of shit. You're the same scum. You pretend like you have these morals and this code you live by. You have nothing. You're the same garbage person that bought a plane ticket, flew down here, bought a $60 ticket to my show in Tampa and filmed me for the sole reasons to film my set, to put out my material before I could put out a special. This is the garbage person that you are. You're the same guy that showed up to Shuli's event and got thrown at your ass out on the fucking curb. You took money out of my pocket. You took money out of my pocket. So yeah, John, it's personal. I don't like you. And the people that support you are dog shit. You're dog shit people.
I got all the time in the world, man. I'll investigate it. I'll get
kind of like you were going to go film Melton. You're going to run up to him in AC and film him to his face. What happened there? Never happened. That's a lie. Never happened. You say you're going to do a lot of stuff. You remember you were going to fly out to Steel Toe's court case? What happened, John? Sounds like you talk a lot of shit and you don't back it up.
Best of the best Jew lawyers to go ahead and look at it, and they'll make.
Oh, now you're gonna sue Melton. You're gonna go after him legally now, like Steel Toe. What, for slander? That's why I purposely said in my description, you are a public figure. You're a streamer now. You're a guy. You put yourself out there. There's nothing you can do. You said so much shit about me that's not true. Not remotely true, but you ran with it because you saw it on Reddit. You saw Melton say, so you ran with it like a bitch. Well, guess what, John? I'm flipping the mirror over and we're running with this motherfucker. Except what you did is 10 times worse than anyone's done. This guy is fucking dying. And you took advantage of this guy who's not all there. And you was hoping nobody would notice and you got called the fuck out. This is not Patrick Melton's fault. He didn't do it. I can't even believe I'm defending Patrick Melton right here.
And you could double down and you could grandstand and you could white knight for Pulper. But, it's not going to change.
How did he fuck up? Who's grandstand? Who's white knighting for Pulper? I don't know Pulper. I just look at the situation if this were anyone. And again, this community, whether I agree with Ozone or not, probably a lot of mentally unstable people, without a doubt. But at the same time, that goes for the streamers themselves. But they do fund the shows. And you took advantage of one of these people. And you can't spin it any other way.
You know what I mean?
This guy is such a wigger, too. He's just a wigger. Wasn't he the same guy trying to get a boy band together?
At first, I'm like, fuck. What's this about? And
you watched it. You watch everything.
I was like literally walking.
You're watching this right now. Hi, John. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? If I come to AC, bring it. Bring it. You've gotten away with too much for too long. But you've used me for money for too long, dog. Don't act like you're a guy. You're not. You're beneath everyone. If you really want to go down this road of popularity and resume, I blow you out of the fucking water. You got nothing. Do a Google search on John DiCaprio, win by 2. Not much there. Ray DeVito has more credits than you. You've lifted from Red Bar. You've lifted from me. You've lifted from Melton. There's not an original thought. I was selling Ashley LaRue's book. Next thing you know, 2 weeks later, you're doing the same take. And the only reason you got clipped is because this is bigger than anything. That's the only reason. You'll be back in obscurity in 4 weeks.
I was going to be like a logistics, like a party planner, essentially, in layman's terms.
Something I couldn't do. Something I didn't do. essentially. Basically, I got $2,100 to do nothing. And just hopefully he dies before then. That was his whole plan.
My mind automatically assumes like, hey, okay, we're going to be doing a live podcast, a live comedy show.
With who?
We're going to be inviting people. It's going to be open.
Who are your contacts? Who are your connections? Who do you know?
You know, forum.
You didn't contact Kevin Brennan. You didn't contact me. Actual comics or podcasters.
Sell tickets, blah, 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 blah.
2 months is plenty of time to plan something. 2 months is plenty of time to plan anything.
I mean, I tried, but I should have kept at it. You know what I mean? Especially dealing with with somebody else's money like this.
Okay, just say that and be done. I fucked up. It was my fault. I was wrong.
I say this while all the events I was put in charge of planning failed, and I immediately took no responsibility for any of them and blamed trolls and everyone else. Damn Boozemock.
Setting up the show and reaching out to all these people, which I did. I mean, everyone he told me to reach out to. I mean,
I was one of them, and you didn't reach out to me.
Did.
Oh my God, the girl I lost my virginity to. You were the worst lay I've ever had. Your cock is small. That's not true at all. Then why'd you cry when I broke up with you? Why did you cry when I broke up with you? And nobody could believe I broke up with Jamie. No one in high school could believe. And boy, did my stock go through the roof after that. Breaking up with the hottest cheerleader made my stock go through the roof. And you cried, bitch. I remember being in photography class with you and you sitting on the other side and you had to get up and leave because you were so emotional. You couldn't be in the same room with me after I dumped your ass, Jamie. I dumped you. I was feeling myself. I was coming into my own. Remember when John faked a broken neck at the TSN event? I vaguely remember that. Vaguely. Can somebody get me up to speed on that and get more information?
This is so personal and a true injustice to me, as I have said, but I will put no effort or work of my own into it and will just use others' takes and clips to spew the same shit. Because truly, this is just an excuse for me to try and be the better man for once and shift the hatred I get onto someone else. Damn Boozemock.
Unlike these other streamers, I like to have details before I keep running. Fernham says he spent it, he's broke, can't pay it back. Douche. That's what it is. Because if John's making all this money like he claims, then he would go, yeah, I'm just going to pay the money back. We're done with it. And nobody can say anything. Nobody can say a goddamn thing.
August 14th, I'd stopped having communication with Pulper. Like I hadn't heard from him. Now, I could have reached out. I don't think I
could have reached out. Yeah, keep reaching out. Like, dude, what's going on? You gave me $2,100, an extra $500. Like, what are we doing?
My show, I got work, I got just a life to live as well. I get it. You know,
so does Pulper. He's got treatments, doctor's visits. We all have things going on.
Without Pulper's word. It's basically,
who's believing this? I want to know who believes this. How dumb are you? Because I'd like to sell you an igloo down here in Tampa.
Look, I'll try to get a ball. Because at this, I'm still thinking we're going to do some sort of a comedy show. So I'm like, all right, well, we'll try.
John, no, you weren't. Who were you going to contact? You didn't contact me. You didn't contact anybody. You didn't contact Ray DeVito. Who were these comedians you were going to bring in? What kind of comedy show?
Try to get some sort of a room. We'll try to get some sort of a ball.
You had no plan, no execution. You didn't do anything.
That was basically that. And that was October, I think, 8th, which is the email I released.
You put it off, and then you started, oh, shit, I forgot about this. I was hoping it would go away or Pulper would no longer be with us. And then you're just trying to save face right now.
On Twitter, which, by the way, Melton shit on and denied that he would even go. He turned it down immediately.
Now, I watched a little bit of Melton's thing today because I want to come at it from all angles. Melton said he would have came. Nobody knew any details because it was your job. Pulper was sending you ridiculous amount of money in super chat and you were just blinded by that. And you were just like, oh, okay, this guy's a fucking idiot. He'll forget. No, we're not forgetting.
I mean,
with all due respect, like I'll go to Melton's defense. Melton is he's an event coordinator. He wears that hat with pride. He'll tell you. I know how to do events. I plan events. He told me that. So when we were going to do the Misery Con in Vegas, I told Brent, I go, yeah, this guy knows how to plan events. He's an event guy. He loves going to the party store and getting balloons. He loves that. So yeah, you go to Melton for the event planning. Not some fucking wigger from Jersey who just started podcasting 3 years ago and who was obsessed with Red Bar.
I mean, talk about Melton.
Yeah, I just read the free chat. Melton plans meetups where fans can watch him eat. I mean, yeah, Melton's so good. Like he'll plan like a meetup where people can just watch him eat. But at least that's something. He gets those little twinks from the internet and they meet up and he eats burgers and he throw chicken wings and they just watch him.
And you'll get yours, man. You'll get yours. Might not be today, might not be next week.
Oh, so now you're threatening Melton?
Who knows? Might be for me.
I'm going to get it too.
Might not be. Who knows?
John, you realize if you were a bigger name in the Dabbleverse, the Shitverse, the Hackverse, you would be being destroyed right now. But since you're so insignificant, and since I have something personal with you, that's the reason why I'm covering it, that it's not getting the traction it deserves. And since a majority of your super chatters that hate me give you money to spite me, and they look stupid right now supporting you.
So you might be at the top of your game now. You might be fucking rolling around in roast beef sandwiches right now.
Oh, that's your idea of comedy?
But
oh yeah, you're funnier than me.
Guarantee, man. It's not going to end well for you. Guarantee.
By the way, do you guys like the green screen or should I go back to the wall? I don't know. Should I just go back to the wall or the green screen? I don't know. I'm just playing around.
But I talked to him. I don't really I don't want to release text messages. Let me just make sure I don't have anything else.
No. Don't act like I don't want to release text messages. Release them. Prove it. Proof. You're in a position where you need to see proof.
Shit, that clip is going to come back to bite me next time I lie and am demanded to show proof. Damn Boozemock.
Everything's fine. I mean, everything's fine. And
prove it. Show us everything's fine. Spaghetti time. Hey, Chad, screw Buckman. Get John on for a debate. He'll never do it. He'll never come on my channel to debate me because he knows I'll mop the fucking floor with him. Let's go back in time.
Yo, Z, win by 2 is sniping. Oh, no! Why is he so nuts? Why is he so on your nuts? Yeah, John's a clown. He's just he's a joke. I don't even take him seriously because he literally just copies what everyone else does. He has no original thought, no original take. And John, I know your girlfriend lives down here, I think. I think you told me that. But I know she lives down here because you came to my show like a creep and filmed my set, which you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to have any kind of recording whatsoever. But John, any place, anytime, man. Like, you want to talk your shit? Tell me where. You won't because you're a little bitch. That's what it is. You're a bitch. Any place, anywhere, name it. Name it. YouTube's terms of service. I'll be there. And let's see you talk your shit. You fucking Red Bar Melton wannabe.
Yeah, someone super chatted to send you the link for combo he asked for. He will ignore. Yeah, he will ignore it.
You don't need to.
I'll go on right now.
Just because then you look like
and confront him over everything. Let him talk that shit live on air. He won't. He's scared. He's legitimately scared.
You need me, and you need to discuss me and talk about me.
If he wasn't, he'd send me the link. If he wasn't, he wouldn't resort to doxing. I don't know how much you saw. Go back to the beginning when I started sniping chat to where he doxed somebody. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. I won't stand for it.
Yeah, man.
As Blade said, there was a super chat sent telling Chad to send Blade the link as he accepts to chat, and of course, Chad ignored it. Damn Boozemock.
He's an event coordinator. I know plenty of ladies that are fantastic event coordinators. It's a badge of honor to him. This Hackamania, he loves getting lanyards made. He loves that. He loves booking travel and expenses. He loves all of it. I'm telling you right now, this guy doesn't stand for a fucking thing. I swear to God, next week, Patrick Melton can go on air and say, hey, I want John from Win by 2 to be my co-host. You don't think for a second he would run there? Run. He doesn't stand for a fucking thing. He's got no code. You're lying if you say you won't. You said you hated me, and as soon as I met you in AC and you were being like a fucking weirdo, and you want to make eye contact with me, and I just went up to you and I put my hand out and go, hey, nice to meet you. And you're like, oh, hey, what's up, man? Then after that, you're trying to be cool. You're like, you should have hit me up. I got microphones. I got laptops. I could put on an event, man. I could have helped. You ain't that guy. You ain't the guy you pretend you are. The guy you try to sell to your simps and they buy it because they're dumb. Slopes and dots, yay or nay? I say nay. Yes to the slopes, nope to the dots. Wait. Yay to the slopes, no to the dots. Dots, 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 do 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 dee 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 beep beep bum 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 key key bing bing dong bong bing.
And people are trying to basically get me to turn.
That's what Carl always says. Like when Steel Toe's describing a situation, show the clip, show what's going on, have your receipts ready to go. That's why I don't believe you. That's why no one believes you.
Chad's 10 moderators who are basically his only fans, and Melton's like 50.
Like, who are we kidding? Like, who's buying that? Who's buying that? You're lying. You're lying again to your audience. You're gaslighting. I get more live viewers than you, John, period. Right now, between Rumble, X, and YouTube, I have 464 people watching total.
Are the only one.
The only people that give you money are the people who used to support me and hate me now for some reason or another, just so they could fit in and look cool with other chatters. Okay? And I put that out there on Twitter. All my beefs are squashed with everybody across the board. Clean slate. We're good. All beef squashed. Except for Ray DeVito. That will forever be a thing. This clown needs to go down. I'm tired of his shit. I'm just done with him. I'm done with him. I can't stand a guy who's delusional, who lies.
That's what these people don't understand. Like, if I was really going to rob somebody and steal and scam, I wouldn't be here.
No. You thought everyone would forget about it. You thought this guy's out of his mind and I'm just going to keep the money and everyone's just going to kind of forget about it. And then when they didn't forget about it, and then when people looked into it, your back was against the wall. That's when you called the ballroom. And that's when you're like, oh shit, I thought this was going to get away. Now you have to address it. And you can pretend like, oh, we were just doing it to troll chat. That's a lie. You're trying to gaslight the audience. You're busted, John. You're busted.
I'd be gone. And covering this. And
by the way, you never addressed anything. Like everything you say, you just talk in circles. There was no concrete anything. There was no receipts. There was no text. There was nothing.
Off.
John, you run with every single internet lie about me. Every time, any chance you get, I'm in every single one of your thumbnails. Playing the Chad Boozemock videos. Any chance, anything you can get. Pandering to Permaseal. Pandering to Eva. So now, when it's flipped in reverse on you, Melton's lying. But everything he said about Chad is true. Fuck you, fucking douchebag. You dumb Jersey wigger.
Try to bury win by 2.
Tukey, you like this guy? Rocco, this is your guy. Rocco, this is the guy you watch all the time? This is the guy who's better than me? Rocco, really? Yeah, I'm going to take advice. I'm going to take taste advice from Rocco on what's good and what's not. Like I'm going to get health advice from him.
That's your fucking headline.
That's your fucking headline. You talk like a bitch. Your high voice.
Smear campaign to try to bury win by 2.
John, you sound like a bitch. You talk like a bitch.
Because rational thinking humans.
He's trying to manipulate the audience here.
They understand that that's not what I'm capable of.
Audience manipulation.
That's not ever been my MO. I've never been involved in some sort of scenario like this.
John, I pointed out 4 things you've lied about, including shit about me.
So try again, Chad. I know it pains you, but Chad thought he had a big own. He thought he got me. Finally. He woke up and Chad probably had like 17 fucking shots of Belvedere.
No, John, that's you. You literally took a shot at 11 a.m. when this was playing. You're the one who's constantly drinking. You're the one taking shots on stream. That's you.
Here. Finally, yes, Melton. Woohoo! Mind you, this guy shits on Melton every day. Calls Patrick Melton a liar every day. Chad Boozemock calls Patrick Melton a liar every single day.
Not every single day, but yeah, I do say that a lot.
Melton puts out something about me, and all of a sudden Patrick Melton is
Because I had too many people backing up what Melton was saying in my DMs. Too many people were telling me that this is a thing. You think I'm just going to go out in Patrick's word? No, not at all. Then why are 7 people in my DMs backing this claim up?
Hey, Chet. So this is
we already read this, so I'm going to fast forward to a little bit.
As I mentioned, I watched this whole show, so I am skipping ahead here for simple reason. This is where Blade mentions this was all to troll me, as you can see here. Damn Boozemock.
Hey, Chad. So this is from Pulper, from Chad. Hey, Chad, it's Pulper. Want to come to my Vegas party from October 9th to 12th? By the way, Chad, I hate to break the news. This was all going to be to troll you. This was all going to be to troll you. Pulper, like, actually didn't want you to come because he thought you were good at stand-up or good at podcasting. He wanted to troll you. That's what you're good for, Chad. Get it through your fucking fat skull. That is what you're good for, and nothing else. You're a punching bag. Nothing more, nothing less. Not only to Kevin, not only to people like me and everyone else, literally everybody. That's how people view you. Again, I was given money to basically troll you into coming so we could shit on you in person. Think about that. So again, before you have this whole big own, remember that.
And I apologize that I wasted my whole show on this clown, but I was driving back from Boca. I was so fucking livid listening to this guy wrestle with the English language and lie and gaslight and cope. This unoriginal douchebag who copies everyone's takes. And again, never have to watch a win by 2. Just watch Melton, me, and whoever, because he's just going to repeat what we said. This guy's a human jukebox. This guy's a human cover band.
Where's everyone pointing the fingers at them?
Who? Who are these people? Name the names. Show something. Anything. Quit deflecting. Everything. Here's what you do. And I'll say it again. Clip it. I fucked up. I took advantage of a guy who was clearly not thinking right. I had no intentions on giving the money back, and I had no intention on putting a show together. I kind of threw some stuff out there, then I gave up. And now I'm trying to deflect and pretend like this is going to happen again. So, because I don't have that $2,100 anymore to pay back or to give to a charity, so I'm going to pretend like this is still going to happen.
But it's only me.
Hopefully you'll forget,
me,
and they're never going to forget. Chad, you're looking like Freddie, like a very Ralphie Parker today with that filter. There's no filter. I'm not stuttering John. I don't need a filter. I'm handsome as fuck. Get yourself a membership and go listen to past Mondays with Mazer. Should we bring that back? Probably not, judging by the views it got.
Chad, I don't actually give a shit. You can go fuck yourself. We will be signing a petition and creating a petition and signing it to ostracize you from the community.
Yeah, that's going to catch on.
The very community.
John, you're a Johnny come lately. You understand? You're a Johnny come lately to all of this. I'm in the DNA. I stir the drink. I make things happen. I tell big donors to go suck my dick. I tell Anthony Cumia to go fuck himself. You ain't a guy. You don't got that heat. And again, there's no reason to watch this guy's show. Just watch Melton. I'll give him his props. Just watch Red Bar. You don't need to see it because this is just a shitty version. It's just shitty cover band of other shows. Takes everyone's takes, everyone's ideas, and then he tries to pawn them off of his own. The lack of originality with this guy is what bothers me the most out of anything. This guy can't come up with anything on his own without seeing someone else do it first. Put your finger down, bitch. John, you talk a lot of shit about me, a lot. I want to see you do it in person. I want to see, and I am playing tough guy right now. You don't know my background. You don't know what's going on. When you gaslight former donors for your own profit, and then you co-sign on Melton's lies and everyone else's for views and profit, it's personal now. You have no convictions. You have no code. Don't act like you're this guy. You watched me. You were inspired by me. You saw what I was doing in the beginning stages of the Mud Shark, going ham, calling out all these motherfuckers. You and Karmics are my babies. I gave birth to you fucks. Show me the fucking respect I deserve. I haven't been in the free chat. I've been in the free chat at the beginning of the show and once just for a little bit during the show. Now we could switch gears and go in another direction because I just did 2 hours on that fucking clown. And he is a clown. He always will be. And if you support him, you're a fucking idiot. You're dumb as fuck. And I don't want you here. But as you know, Chrissy Mayer, who I thought was maybe the biggest grifter out of everybody, pretty much is. But as of the information we got yesterday, it's John all the way. And again, as an experiment, I dare Carl, Melton, Tukey, reach out to John and say, hey, man, I want you to be my co-host. Come on the show. Watch him run. Watch him run. You saw the other day on Tukey's show, they said, call in, John. He ran to call into Tukey Soup. The smart play was to do your own show and then give your side. But he ran because he wants allies so bad. So let's fast forward.
Either Rocco or Bedabbler or somebody.
No one wants to talk to him. Everyone wants Tukey. Tukey brings a number.
How come Eric gets fucking Tukey and I get Rocco?
Because the one time you text me, you said go on as yourself, and I said I'll come on as myself on your show. We'll do a show.
Tukey gets the numbers.
Yeah. Well,
see, I understand.
This is what you get.
He wants to be part of the pylon. He wants. So when he says, "Oh, I'm a lone wolf, man. I don't need anybody. I don't work with anybody." Yeah, you do. You do. I mean, that's what a date night would be. That's not including the 2-drink minimum and dinner and what else you did. This is ridiculous. I mean, that's just give the money back, Chrissy. John, give the money back. Everybody give the money back. Everyone's getting ripped off. Everyone's getting ripped off. Tomorrow night, I'll be doing another debate show with Shmuel Buckman. I don't know how it's going to go, but I've invited all my haters to come on with me and say whatever the fuck they want to say to me that they say on their streams. And the same goes for John from Win by 2. No one's running from you, John. I don't know. Win by 2 debate. No, I'm not interested with him right now. My thing with him is personal. It's not even a thing. I think it's really fucked up what he did and how he's trying to deflect it, and he's trying to turn people against me with it. So John needs to answer to all of this, and he needs to apologize. And again, Pulper, if you need help with that, I'll do it for free. I learned that Chad will be donating all of today's super chats to Pulper. I never said that. That's not true. Rewind it. We learned Chad learned to use a beauty filter. What are you talking about? Just, again, another guy. Worry about your own show. No one watches it. A guy who used to be a $100 sponsor, now he just wants to troll me. That when you dabble point, you have 3 fingers pointing back at you. Yes, that's what we learned.
Anything planned that you want to share with the group?
I got nothing planned. Check out Chad Boozemock on YouTube. He's putting out some good stuff.
Thank you. Nice podcast, Stupid, Painkiller, Iwa, Queefer, Hellraiser 69, Dabble Don Zithorn, Joseph Hamas, Associate Producer Ralph, John Smith, Bob Sacamano, Who, What, Why, The Ghost of Mr. P, Riles, Don Coyote, Arachnophobe, Steel Toe Morning Show, Miss Tay, KB, Dunder Mifflin Tuna, Kim Nicholson, Diablo Sandwich, Permaseal Finishing, Mr. Zed, Gutter Sleeping, Zoomock, Twits, Nobody Likes Onions, and Kraut Cat. It's all much appreciated. Thank you all for hitting the like and sub.
Got him!
Chad stinks.
Oh yeah, I forgot Chad stinks.
Thank you.
Bye.